Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn a small trick, a very useful trick to quickly prepare insertion queries from or using an Excel sheet. So I am using as of now Google Sheets. You can go ahead and use Microsoft Excel, whichever you are comfortable in. So there might be cases where when you're working in a company, you may be getting some feed files from an external system or within your organization. You may be having different team who is giving you data for some processing. So in those cases, when you are getting the data in the Excel sheet and you wanted the same data to be inserted in the database, in those cases, preparing an insert query is not easy. Here you can see a few of the records, but there might be 50,000 or 100,000 of records where preparing the insert query manually is not going to help you. In those cases, what you can do here is we are going to learn this small trick of using the concatenation function of Excel or spreadsheet. In that, we will dynamically create insert query based on the data which we have. So here, if I have to manually write the insert query, we have an employee table. So I will say insert into employee. I do have only uh, two columns, so I am not giving the values. I'll say insert into I'm not giving the column names. I'll directly give the values, and this is all static data which is going to be there in all of the records, all of the insertion queries, right? So here both of them are string, so I need to populate like this. Then I want the employee ID to be populated here, and I need to have a closing quotation. Then I should be having, so let me write insert into employees values 101 comma. So if I have to write it manually, I have to write something like this. In these two places, I just need to replace the values. So what I will do here is I'll go to sheet 1. Sheet 2 might be the sheet where you have the data. You can have any sheet. I'll directly go and write whatever static I have. And then in this formula, what I can say here is concatenate. I'll use the concatenation function. It will ask me what all strings you want to concatenate. So I wanted to have this string first, which is just the insert into employees values. And then, as I said, I need to have a quotation. Okay, so I will be saying quotation. Then I need to have the data or employee ID which I wanted to replace. So I will say, okay, I want sheet 2 A4. This is A column and 4th row. So I will say, okay, I want sheet 2 A4. Now sheet 2 A4 will be having 101. So I need to have a closing bracket, a comma, and again opening quotation. So what I will concatenate again back is a quotation, comma, quotation, and then closed. Then I need my data again, so which is there in sheet 2. I will click on employee name, which is B4, and then after that I need a quotation and a small and a closing bracket. So I will say, okay, I want to concatenate quotation, closing bracket, and that's it. So if you see, now I wanted to do this for all other records, so I just have to go ahead and drag it. Let me go ahead and insert which are irrelevant. So if you see, I have 100 and still 107 I had, and it's just a matter of drag which I have to do. And if it is 50,000 records or any number of records, you just go ahead and drag it to how many number of records you want, and your insert queries are ready. You just directly have to go ahead and insert it. And there is a small thing which you can see. Every other record should be ended with a semicolon. So if you want, you can go ahead and add semicolon at the end. And if you again drag it, every other insert query will be ended with a semicolon, and it's ready to be deployed in any of the SQL database, be it MySQL or Oracle or SQL Server. Thanks for watching. Thank you.